The morning mist gently envelops the river surface. The river flows quietly, and the air is filled with a moist atmosphere. This is Yu, a clever little otter who knows this river like the back of his hand. Yu jumped down from the rock and plunged into the water, splashing up tiny droplets. The river feels really nice today, but that whirlpool seems a bit bigger than usual. Yu nimbly shuttles through the water, curiously swimming towards the whirlpool. The water flow spins faster. The vortex becomes larger and larger, emitting a low rumble. You approach the edge of the whirlpool cautiously, observing the changes in the water flow with a glint of curiosity in her eyes. Suddenly, a powerful suction pulled Yu into the vortex, and he struggled in terror. The center of the vortex was a patch of darkness, slowly spinning in the water, desperately trying to grab onto something. After an unknown amount of time, Yu finally broke free from the vortex's constraints and surfaced utterly exhausted. He gasped for breath, looking at the calm river surface, his heart filled with the relief of surviving a disaster. Leisurely and slowly swimming back to the shore, I dragged my tired body onto the rocks and collapsed there. Yu carefully climbed up the river bank, tiptoed, and searched for the fish in the sunlight. The clear river water reflects the color of the sky, as calm as a mirror, waiting for an unknown disturbance. A strange ripple broke the tranquil afternoon, the water rippling, foreshadowing the approach of danger. You, be careful! There are crocodiles coming. The old otter's anxious voice came from a distance, with a hint of trembling. Don't be afraid, I've been prepared for this. We'll use that vortex. Yu's voice carried a hint of slyness. Underneath the calm river surface, undercurrents surge. A contest of wit and strength is about to unfold. The sunlight shines on the river. The waves are sparkling, but it also hides the lurking crisis. On the riverbank, a slender figure appears particularly petite in the sunlight, yet full of courage. The clear river water and calm surface cannot conceal the impending danger. A leisurely figure by the river, a stark contrast to the calm waters. The afternoon sun shines on the river, and a crisis is quietly approaching. The calm river surface suddenly surged, and a crocodile burst out of the water, fiercely pouncing towards Yu. Yu is agile and narrowly avoids the crocodile's gaping mouth, splashing up a spray of water. You can't catch me! Yuan turned her head triumphantly, making faces at the crocodile. The crocodile relentlessly pursued, stirring up waves on the water's surface, determined to swallow Yu whole. Yu is familiar with the water and swims as nimbly as a fish, leaving the crocodile far behind. The sunlight shines on the river, reflecting this thrilling chase and highlighting Yu's bravery and wit. The crocodile roared angrily, but could only watch as Yu's figure gradually disappeared into the distance. The graceful figure cuts a beautiful arc in the water, like a free bird, gradually fading away. Only the crocodile's unwilling roar echoes on the river. The leisurely figure gradually disappeared at the end of the river, leaving only the calm water surface and the distant rolling mountains. In the swift currents, he leisurely guides the crocodile, his figure nimbly weaving through the reefs. He taunted the crocodile with playful mockery, all the while luring it into a deadly vortex. Yu held her breath, her eyes like torches. The death trap had been quietly set. Under Yu's gentle guidance, the crocodile gradually approached the center of the whirlpool. Yu tightly gripped the wooden stick, ready to deliver a fatal blow to the crocodile. The whirlpool churns, the crocodile's figure appearing and disappearing in the spray. You seized the opportunity, suddenly exerted force, and pushed the crocodile into the depths of the whirlpool. The crocodile struggled in the whirlpool, letting out a desperate roar. Water splashed. The whirlpool accelerated its rotation, devouring the crocodile's life. You stood on the shore, watching coldly, waiting for the crocodile to be swallowed by the whirlpool. Finally, the crocodile's figure disappeared into the whirlpool, and the water returned to calm. A giant crocodile mistakenly enters a deadly whirlpool, desperately struggling in endless rotation. Understanding the environment is key, not size. You stood in the distance, calmly watching this cruel game of nature. The crocodile spun helplessly in the whirlpool, each struggle seeming to hasten its demise. The merciless current devoured the crocodile, its massive body appearing so small in the face of nature's great power. The power of the vortex grew stronger, and the crocodile's struggles gradually became feeble, the light of life dimming in its eyes. The crocodile spun helplessly. The whirlpool rotates mercilessly. Life appears fragile in the face of nature. Watching quietly and calmly, without pity, only with awe for nature, the crocodile's figure gradually disappeared into the depths of the whirlpool, leaving only the merciless swirling of the water's surface. The laws of nature operate ruthlessly. It's survival of the fittest, and the weak are eliminated. The crocodile tucked its tail between its legs and slunk away. The otters surrounded Yu, chattering excitedly and praising her endlessly. Familiarity with our own home is our greatest advantage. Yu puffed out her chest proudly. Yu used her wisdom to protect her home, and the crocodiles never dared to set foot there again.